everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lindsay and I bring content on all things clean beauty and skincare. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you. Today's video, we're doing a little chatty get ready with me. I feel like I haven't done one in a while. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, I already filmed this part of the video, but then I realized I was filming on the wrong camera setting because I kept looking in the viewfinder and it was super dark and I was like, why is this happening? I have plenty of light. But anyway, yeah, we're refilming. I already put something on my face. It's the Ren Skincare SPF 30 Clean Screen Mineral Sunscreen. This is new. It's their mattifying face sunscreen. Really excited to test this out. It has 22% zinc oxide, which is pretty high. And then it is vegan and cruelty-free. This container has 15% recycled plastic, and then the box is 100% recycled, which I think is really nice. So the reason I'm making this chatty get ready with me is I feel like I haven't done one in a while, and there's a lot of things going on that I need to update you guys on. I'm trying to prep a ton of content right now, so I have no idea when this is going to go up. Basically, April is going to be a super busy month for me. I'm using the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. I did already put that sunscreen on, by the way. But yeah, April's going to be a super busy month for me. I'm not going to be able to film anything, mostly the whole month of April, hence why I'm prepping a ton of videos right now. So April 1st, I am leaving to go on a vacation to St. John in the US Virgin Islands. I have been there twice before, love it there. Me and my boyfriend have been there together once before. We're going for a little 4-day vacation, which is going to be super fun, and I want to do some sort of like vlog style content for you guys. If you would be down for that. I think a lot of you said in some of my videos you'd like to see more sort of like vlog style, lifestyle type of videos, and I think it would be fun to document that. And then when we get back from that trip on April 5th, the day after we get back, we're getting back in like the middle of the night, we are loading our U-Haul shipping container because we are moving to Seattle. We currently live in Connecticut, all the way across the country, so we are shipping our stuff there the day after we get back. And then it takes like 20 days for your stuff to arrive. So for basically that whole month, I'm only gonna have minimal stuff. I'm not gonna have the vanity behind me. I'm only gonna have like a minimal makeup that I can pack into my suitcase and minimal clothes. So that is going to be a very fun month. I think it would be cool to do more vlog style videos during that month as well, showing you guys like what I actually kept while all my other stuff is moving. I think that would kind of be a good way to show you like what my true skincare and makeup essentials are. So I have some really cool like content planned for that, and then I also want to do like a vlog style. I feel like I'm not even doing anything, I'm just talking at this point. I'm using the Magic Beauty Balm Stick from Honest Beauty. It's kind of just like an illuminating stick, and I'm kind of just putting that on the high points of my face. Let me move on because I'm just blabbering. But anyway, I have a lot of fun sort of vlog style content I want to do for that, since I'm not going to be able to do any traditional style videos like this with the vanity in the background. I think it's going to be really awesome. We got an awesome place. It's a really walkable area since we're not going to have a car. Yeah, a lot of transition, a lot of fun things happening. Really excited to bring you guys on the journey. I'm mixing the Beauty Counter Dew Skin. This is the shade number 2 with the Jane Iredale Glow Time BB Cream. I want to change this up and kind of use some products I haven't really used on my channel yet. So I thought I would break those two like BB creams out. So yeah, I'm really excited to like have a whole new setup. I have no idea like what my setup is going to be, where I'm going to be filming, but we definitely have a lot more space than we have right now, like no joke. Both my boyfriend and I are YouTubers, and we live in one room, and it's probably like 100 square feet, which it probably doesn't look like from the background, but we are just so cramped in one little area, so it's going to be amazing to have a whole place to ourselves, and it's just going to be great. I'm going to bring you guys a lot of new videos, and then hopefully, since we have our own place, I'll do a lot more like, if you want to see some Seattle vlogs, if you want to see more of like anything more lifestyle-y, like in my life type of videos, comment below any like ideas you have. If you want to see like what I eat in a day or anything, more fashion videos, I'd love to do more stuff like that. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Prepare for a lot of new content on my channel, and then once I have a new setup, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to decorate. I like love decorating new places. It's one of my favorite things to do. So those two BB creams mixed together give me pretty good medium coverage. I don't know what is up with that on my face right now, but we will conceal her later. Just gives me a really nice, fresh type of look. This Jane Iredale BB cream on its own, it is really high coverage. I don't even know why they call it BB cream because it's full coverage, girl. So that's why I mixed in the Beauty Counter one, and that one is too light and this one's a little too dark. So mixed together, they have a really nice like color to my skin. Anyway, moving on to concealer, I'm using the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I didn't really plan on anything else to talk about besides moving and vacation for this video. Isn't a clean sponge like so satisfying? I love opening a new sponge. I feel like a whole new woman. One of the things I'm really excited about Seattle is that in Connecticut there's not a lot of like vegan restaurants or vegan places. My boyfriend and I are both vegan. There's like one restaurant we really like, but it's a half an hour away, and that's like the only one that's like close enough. All the other restaurants are literally like an hour away. But in Seattle, all the restaurants I looked at like around our area, there's like a ton of vegan places, and even places that aren't vegan, like they have a ton of options, which is just gonna be so nice to be able to go out and actually eat at like restaurants and stuff, because we can like barely do that here, and that's something really fun to do. Yeah, there's a ton of cool places. I can't wait to show you guys the new apartment. Maybe I'll do like an empty apartment vlog, and then I'll show you guys like what it looks like after it's decorated as well. Our place is really nice. We have a balcony, and I'm pretty sure you can see like mountains in the distance from the balcony. It's gonna be great. Can't wait to share that with you guys. If any of you guys live in Seattle or have been to Seattle and know any cool places to go, to eat, to hike, let me know, because I'd love to know what your recommendations are. I think my concealer is blended out. Let's move on to setting powder. I'm going to use the Well People Bio Brightener Invisible Powder under my eyes, and then for the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Juice Beauty Phytopigments Flawless Finishing Powder. Everything I talk about will be linked below. If I forget to mention anything, or if you just kind of forgot what it was, just check the description out. So more about our trip at the beginning of the month. Our Airbnb does not have Wi-Fi. I know in town does have Wi-Fi. I'm also just gonna try to not be on my phone that whole trip. Usually when we go there, it's kind of just like to get away from everything, but I will do some vlogs and then I'll upload them when I get back. So that'll be really fun. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna say that? Like I said before, we have been there. I've been there. This will be my third time. It's just so beautiful there. We're staying on St. John, which is, there's a couple islands in the US Virgin Islands. There's St. John and St. Thomas, which are US territory. And then there's the British Virgin Islands, which you do need a passport to go to. I haven't been to any of those. There's Tortola, there's, I forgot the names of the other ones, but there's a couple of those. And then they're also really close to each other, so you could like take boats to them. If you have a passport, you could like spend a day on St. John and then boat over to one of the other islands. St. Thomas is where the airport is and where it's most built up. It's more of like a city, and then St. John is like, I think it's like 70% national park, so there's only really like 2 parts of the island that are a city, which makes it amazing for beaches. They have the most freaking beautiful beaches. I'm sure you guys will see in the vlog. They're just unlike anything I've ever seen before. They're seriously gorgeous. Because they're national park, it's not really built up or anything, so there's some beaches that are literally like, you hike there, it's like a 5-minute hike, and there's probably like one other person on the beach and that's it, and you don't have to pay to get into them or anything like that. It's just a really great relaxing type of vacation to go on. Totally recommend it if you guys haven't been there. It's such a gorgeous place. Actually, just because I don't think that gave me enough coverage, I'm gonna use the Alima Pure. This is their pressed satin matte foundation in the shade Ginger. I have the loose version as well, but I usually gravitate towards the pressed one since it's a little easier to use. And I'm just gonna use this to give myself some more coverage. So yeah, April's a super busy month for me. And then once we're in Seattle, it'll be really fun. It'll be like perfect weather. We're going at such a good time. We didn't even plan to go that early. Like we were planning like maybe summer, fall, but it ended up just happening now, which, you know, super excited about. It's gonna be so gorgeous there. Definitely gonna do a lot of hiking, stuff like that. I seriously always recommend having Alima Pure's satin matte foundation on hand, whether it's loose or pressed, because if you do foundation and you feel like you don't have enough coverage to it, this is the perfect thing just to put on top to give you more coverage without adding a lot of sort of cakiness to your face. It's just so perfect. Or if you have a color that's like not looking right, it's just the like best thing to do. Just give yourself a little extra coverage. So I'm thinking I'll upload this video soon before I go on my trip, just to update you guys, because I think that would be a good time to do it. And then while I'm in St. John, I think I'm gonna do some like what I brought on vacation, because it's gonna be really minimal stuff, like what skincare I brought, what sunscreens I'm gonna be using. I think that would be interesting for you guys to see. And then maybe like I'll show you guys what outfits I wear, and then of course I'll do like some vlog style stuff of the beaches. Not a ton of stuff like that, because I really just want to like relax and enjoy myself. But we'll do some stuff. I'll give you guys a little tour of the Airbnb. I'm just taking the same foundation and just like trying to spot conceal a little bit more, really cover up these pimples we got going on. For my bronzer, I'm gonna use the Lily Lolo Sculpt and Glow palette. If I can open it. The bronzer shade here. I haven't used this in a while. I don't know why, so I'm gonna break it out and start using it. And then this is a really nice brush. It's from Eco Tools. It's their sheer blush brush. But I'm in love with this for bronzer. It's just like the perfect, I don't even know what. It's like a stipple brush, but it's super soft, so it doesn't like leave any sort of weird blotchiness. It just blends in anything beautifully. This would be great for blush as well, of course. So yeah, currently we are in the middle of boxing up our stuff. We have to be like packed up before we go on vacation, because our shipping container is coming the day after we get back, so everything has to be good to go. So I'm like trying to pick some clothes to keep. It's like so hard. I have to pack up all my skincare. I'm trying to keep like this vanity up as long as I can. I'm shooting a ton of content for my Instagram, because I'm gonna have a whole month where I really can't shoot anything, because all my props and everything like that will be packed up. I'm actually gonna use some of the Han Cosmetics Malibu bronzer as well. I use this every day no matter what other bronzer I use, just for a little more dimension. And I'm just obsessed with this because it blends so smoothly, and it's light enough like I could literally go over my nose and stuff like that, and it just gives me a little bit of warmth without being like too much. And I could bring it down my neck. It's matte, it's beautiful. Like, if you guys don't own this bronzer, seriously, if you have fair skin, I would definitely get Malibu. If you have deeper skin, I would definitely check out the other shades, because this would probably be way too light for you, because it's already like pretty light on me and I am very fair. So check out the other, I think they have 2 more shades. Alright, we are bronzed up. Let's move on to blush. I'm going to use this new to my collection, Antonym Highlighting Blush in Cheek Crush. I've been wanting to try this forever, and Petit Vour actually sent this over for me to try out, and it's so gorgeous. I was kind of weary of this because it is a shimmery blush. I thought it would sort of highlight the texture I have on my cheeks, but it's so finely milled that it like doesn't look too crazy on your cheeks. Like, it is more of a highlighter with a pinky sort of tint to it. Like, if you have deeper skin, you could use this just as a highlight, but it just sits on the skin really beautifully. It is super finely milled. It's expensive, but you can kind of think of it as a highlight and a blush in one. So if you divide the price into 2, then bam, you got 2 products, because you can use this as a blush, but it also highlights your face. So like, you don't even need highlight either. I mean, you can if you want to be super glowy, but really loving this so far. I want to try their baked blushes next as well. Those look gorgeous. Yeah, this is definitely a really gorgeous addition to my little collection here. Before I do my brows real quick, I'm just going to set with the Lily Lolo Makeup Mist. I really love this. The sprayer on it isn't the best. You have to hold it pretty far away, but it's a really great mist for the price, $18, and I think it's just 1 fluid ounce, 1.75 fluid ounces, so almost 2 fluid ounces. So pretty good for a makeup setting mist. Moving on to my brows, I'm using the Eco Brow in the shade Sharon. I've had this forever and I'm like just hitting the bottom of it. One of my favorite brow products. It replaced my old favorite, which used to be the Anastasia Dip Brow. It's a little bit creamier, a little less long lasting. Like the Anastasia one, it was like basically waterproof. This isn't, but I don't really need a brow product to be like waterproof, so I'm fine with it not being waterproof. Let me go ahead and start filling in these bad boys. Next, to set my brows, I'm using the PYT. This is the mascara and primer duo, but you can use the primer as a brow gel as well, which is basically how I've been using it. And it's just a clear gel. It holds pretty well. Alright, brows are decent. Next, I'm taking the same Han Cosmetics Malibu bronzer in my crease. I usually do this if I'm in a rush and just don't feel like grabbing an eyeshadow palette. And then I'm also layering the other bronzer I use, the Lily Lolo Sculpt and Glow here. Okay, next up I'm taking the Credo Beauty Rose Quartz Crystal Gemstone Palette. I always forget the name of it. It's a mouthful. I filmed a more dramatic look, probably will be up after this, doing like a purple blue type of tone using this palette. That was super fun. So that will be up soon as well, but I'm going to take this white shade that has sort of a pink shift to it. It's like one of my favorite shades in the palette. I don't even know if you can see that. It's really gorgeous for the lid in the inner corners. It's called Stardust. Cute. So I'm just taking that on my lid and inner corners and probably my brow bone as well. I feel like this was a chatty get ready with me at the beginning of the video, and then I kind of said everything I wanted to say, and now it's just like a makeup tutorial. I was gonna keep this look like simple every day, but I think I'm actually gonna do another shimmery shade. This is like a metallic pink called Rose Quartz, and I just haven't used it yet, and I really want to put it on my lid because it looks pretty. Oh, there's two pink shades. Okay, we'll do the one I said. These metallic shades are amazing. They're like the best eyeshadows I've tried. No joke. They're like the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. I said that in the tutorial that I filmed. That's like purpley that will be going up after this. So they're really soft and buttery. They have quite a bit of kickback. I found with the matte shades, the metallic shades, if you kind of press your finger in, you're fine. But even though they have that kickback, just like the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows, they just go on beautifully and blend like a dream. So it's totally like worth that little con of having a little bit of eyeshadow dust you can just blow away. I think the metallics definitely do best with your fingers. Just so pretty. I definitely want to get the other version of this palette too. They have one that's in a dark blue container. I think they're all metallic shades, which blah, I would love that. Also, if they came out with a warm tone like all matte palette, I would freaking I don't even know what if I saw that came out. Next, I'm going to deepen out just the outer V because I feel like the metallic kind of washed out what we put in our crease. So I'm going to go in with the Honest Beauty Get It Together eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to take, this has a lot of great matte shades, this matte brown right here, really simple color. I'm just going to put that on the outer V like I said. Let me grab a brush. Alright, I think we're done with eyeshadow. Moving on, I'm going to use the Antonym Brown eyeliner. This is a really great eyeliner. I don't even like pencil liners, but I like this, so I guess I do. Maybe it's just this eyeliner. But it's really creamy and smooth and blendable, but it doesn't smudge like a lot of other like clean eye pencils I've tried. I feel like they're just way too emollient and they just like smudge everywhere, but this one, really good. I got this in a Petit Vour box. It's like a $20 eyeliner, which I probably wouldn't have bought myself, but because I got it in the box, damn, now I love it. This is why I love Petit Vour. And then I'm just gonna do this on my lash line. There we go. I'm gonna put it on my lash line, probably a little bit on the outer corners of my eyes as well, so let me go ahead and do that. The liner on the top didn't really turn out how I wanted to, so I'm taking the same Honest Beauty matte brown that I used before, and I'm just gonna go over that to create like a wing shape with it. Alright, we're back. I finished up my eyes, put on some mascara, and did my wing type situation. I'll put what I used below. Now for my lips, I'm going to use the Red Apple Lipstick Natural Lip Liner. And my lips are so dry, but we're going to line them. And then since my lips are really dry, I want something hydrating. I'm going to use the Olima Pure Lip Tint in the shade Petal. I'm going to go ahead, put my bangs down, and we will be back for the outro. Stay tuned. Alright guys, that was it for today's Chatty Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give me a comment below. Comment below something you're excited about that's coming up in your life. I'd love to know. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.